What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy He in the building. And what I wanted to do in this video, I wanted to kind of like take a little piece off of what a podcast that I listened to was talking about, because I think it's a really hot subject and a really debatable subject, and I wanted to just give my my little 2 cents in it. So I was watching the Need to Know podcast. Shout out Alex, Steph, Savon. You feel me? And there was one part in the podcast where they were talking about, the subject of a man going to the strip club while he's in a relationship. Now, I kind of want to take a turn from it because I don't want to copy them. I just want to talk about the whole subject of, do y'all think if a man's in a relationship, he should be able to go to the strip club or vice versa? Or if, not just a strip club, some other things that, some people may have an opinion about. But like, just along the lines of like being in a strip club, basically. Do y'all think that that's acceptable? Do y'all think that, I don't know, man. I just got really distracted, my bad. But let me just give y'all my opinion on it. Just from my stance, me personally, I'm not really like, of course I like beautiful women. I'm not really that guy that's just gonna like see something and like jump out the window with it if I'm in a relationship. Even if I'm not in a relationship, I'm not about to just jump out the window with it, because I have self-value. I look at myself as a king. So, when it comes to stuff like that, you have to, number one, for me to like really get with you, I gotta kind of like want to be around you. I can't just be like straight up off the strength, oh, you look good, let's do what it do. At a certain part of time in my life, I was with it like that, but it was just because like niggas was going through dry spells. It wasn't really like, oh, I'm like really on that 100%. Of course, no young single man is going to just turn down some fire ass. I'm not sitting here saying that, but I'm just, compared to like a lot of other, like how a lot of other young men think, I'm not as easy as a lot of young men think, because a lot of young women think that men is just easy, and it's just not like that with me, because one, I got standards, and two, I gotta want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really the type of guy that's like, oh, we gonna spit game, you know what I'm saying, to say the right things to get what I want. That shit is a lot of work, and I have a hard time being fabricated. So that's number one. As far as like the relationship goes, I mean, bro, everybody's different, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's a case by case like relationship type thing. Like, if say you got a chick that likes girls, you know what I'm saying, that's interested in having threesomes, then that she may be cool with you going to the strip club. She may want to go to the strip club with you and throw money, you know what I'm saying? But if you have a so quote unquote traditional relationship, and your girl, like, she just wants you and only you, and she only want you to be looking at her, then I can see why, you know what I'm saying, that would be a problem. This is the biggest thing in these type of situations, though. Y'all gotta talk about this before y'all even get into a relationship. It's very irresponsible to have some type of values or some type of expectations that you have for relationships that you don't let a person know before they actually get into a relationship with you. It's just irresponsible, and that's kind of what creates toxic. That's one of the things that creates toxic relationships. Talk, bro. You gotta communicate. You know what I'm saying? I know it seemed like y'all don't do that, and I'm not trying to be like sarcastic or anything, but it really seems like y'all don't communicate with people. Like, y'all don't tell people what y'all want. And then, cause like a situation, like when I was listening to the podcast, it's like, bro, that shouldn't even be an argument. It shouldn't be an argument, because one, that's something that I feel you'd want to talk with your chick about before you get in that relationship, or something that you want to talk to your man about before you get in that relationship. Like, it's way better for you to be like, oh, sometimes I might, slip on a dick or two. You know what I'm saying? But I still want to be in a relationship with you. It's better for you to say that to him in the beginning of the relationship, because you never know what the response is going to be. You might want to say like, yo, sometimes I like going out, you know what I'm saying, throwing cash and getting, smacking some asses and looking at asses shake. But I want you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing with nobody else. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there was one little caveat that they was talking about, which is brought it up to like being like, say you were hurt before, say you had been cheated before, and then this is what your man is bringing you, or your woman. Again, that's something that needs to be let known out the gate. Everything not really all that complicated if you say what you say and mean what you say. I mean, if you say what you mean and mean what you say. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. Now, always remember this. I'm not talking to y'all that just get in. I have to look directly at the camera. I always be looking at the top of the camera, the little flash thing and shit. But it's always important to say what you mean and mean what you say before y'all even take that step to become an item. Because you don't want to. It's like, number one, you really shouldn't be getting into a relationship with somebody that you don't know like that you're not comfortable around. What's the point of being in a relationship with them? Why would you want to be in a relationship with somebody that you don't know? You're supposed to want to build with a person. You're supposed to like certain, qualities of a person. Again, I'm not talking about y'all people that like getting relationships to use people. Maybe you a homeless sexual. Maybe you just want some good D. Maybe I had a one night stand and then that what pulled you in. That's not the way to get into these relationships. Even though we young, bro, we can still have sense. You know what I'm saying? We can still have sense. It's not rocket science, bro. It's not rocket science. I think a lot of people like purposely make that an issue because they somewhat know how someone's gonna feel, so they ain't gonna bring it up until it actually happened. And that's wrong. It's wrong to, I in my opinion, because I'm not gonna make it absolute. In my opinion, it's wrong to one day just never say nothing. Say you and your lady been together for 6 months, and then one day out the blue you say, oh, we're going to the strip club, and y'all have never spoken about that before. Y'all know how women feel about other women and they man, especially black women. You know what I'm saying? So for you to do that is very inconsiderate, and you're wrong. It's not wrong that you want to go to the strip club. It's wrong in the matter that you went, in the way that you took to let her know that you want to go to the strip club, and you may possibly want to do that frequently or on occasion. You know what I'm saying? Everything needs to be put out on the table, bro. If you're not really willing for that to be done, if you the type of person that ain't gonna say nothing, then all of a sudden you want to spring something on somebody, you may not want to be in a relationship. You may not be mature enough to be in a relationship, because that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? It's two people in a relationship, maybe more, depending on what y'all values is. No matter how many people it is, no matter the sex, no matter the race, religion, none of that. Communication is always going to be the best thing, because y'all have to be on the same page to make some shit work. Number one, y'all both have to be giving 100%, like they said on the Need to Know podcast. You can search Need to Know podcast on YouTube. I'll put it in as a tag or whatever. I don't want to put their link in, people, shit get misconstrued or nothing, because it's nothing like that. I'm a fan. But it's a lot of this stuff comes down to whether or not you just really care about a person or not. That's what it comes down to. Because if you are in a relationship with somebody and they do tell you straight up, I don't like this, I don't like that, I would appreciate it if you do this, I would appreciate it if you don't do that. And obviously we know it's not somebody trying to control you and tell you what to do. You grown. Of course you grown. Of course you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to do whatever you want to do, though, I'm telling you right now, You may not want to be in a relationship because it requires you to think about someone else other than yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, bro, like I said before, the people that don't get in the relationships, that get in relationships for the wrong reasons, none of this is going to make any sense because they just want to do what they want to do. They want to satisfy themselves. But I'm talking about realistic relationships, real relationships, somebody that you like, you really want to be with that person. You really like spending time with that person, going out, having fun, laughing, having sex, all of that. Talk. Communicate, bro. Communicate, bro. I promise you, nobody that's been in a relationship for 20 plus years has succeeded without communication. It's the number one thing. And it's another reason why a lot of people get divorced because people, just let problems fester and just let things build up and build up and build up to a point where they're like, you know what, I can't take it anymore. Even though they had this problem 4 or 5 years ago and they could have discussed it right when it started coming up, but instead you didn't say anything, and now you're so fed up with it. Yeah, even if a person is doing something wrong or something that you deem as wrong, you still have fault in that because you just let it happen. You just let it happen. We have to have standards. We have to, you know what I'm saying? Number one, you do have to be 100% in with another person in a relationship, but you also want to know that you should, not deal with being taken care of or handled a certain type of way, and they should know that. Which, again, communication, bro. All about communication. So, tell me what y'all think in the comments. You feel what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all opinion on is, and y'all say y'all significant other, if you a dude, about them going to sipping paint, because I heard it get popping in the sipping paint. Or if you're a girl, about your dude going to the strip club. How y'all feel about it, and how would y'all approach the situation? This is him, he. Like, subscribe, and you know what I'm saying? We out.